Alrighty, it's Sunday morning. You'll see this Monday morning. Let's start making stuff. I'm gonna make this Kydex sheath first, and then take these into the leather shop and start. I'm gonna go ahead and make these two because I already have patterns, and this one's gonna take a little longer. But I'm going to start offering these. This is the neck knife. It's not terribly smaller, that much smaller than the. I'm sorry. And I'm thinking, why is that the same size? Because they're both neck knives. Okay, here's the dinner skinner. So it's not a whole lot smaller, but this would make a great, if you didn't want a big, I mean, this isn't even big. This is big. This, I would say, is probably a medium-sized knife. And these are smaller knives, but if you didn't want to carry it on your neck, it might be handy to have it on a belt sheath. So I'm going to make a belt sheath just for these neck knives. And from now on, I'll be able to offer it either in a Kydex neck knife sheath or for a few more dollars, a leather sheath. And oh yeah, a friend of mine, I don't make custom, yeah, I'm wearing flip-flops today. My back hurts so bad I can't even bend over to put my shoes on, and it all started when I was crawling around underneath my house. I messed up my freaking back. Anyway, a friend of mine down in San Antonio, Cav Trooper Munoz, he does custom knife sheaths, one-off. You'd have to send him the knife, but in the description below, I'm going to leave his YouTube channel link and his email where you can contact him if you want a sheath made for a knife you have. What else? Was there anything else? I can't think of anything. Okay, I'm going to go start make this Kydex sheath right now. Man, I'll tell you what, that couldn't have been a closer match. All right, I'm looking forward to this. I have 3 more pieces of this, and if I don't screw any of this up, I got enough for 1, 2, 3 more sheets, so that's perfect. If I don't make any mistakes. All right, I got the oven on. I'll give that a minute to heat up, and we'll get started on that. I decided to go ahead and start with the new sheath. This is what I got so far. I got plenty of scrap leather to experiment with. So what I'm going to do is cut out this side and then fold this over and trace that on this side. And then I'll get my webbing and I will clamp it in there. I'm going to put all my clamps on here and then slide the knife in and see how it fits. And wouldn't that be nice if I could do this the first time? Well, I kind of like it. I'm gonna. This is not the one I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna have this here. I'm gonna come straight down and go up like that, like all my other sheaths, because it's needless. It doesn't save me anything. It doesn't enhance the looks. I do like the belt loop. And yeah, I like that. So I'm going to make another one, and it will be my pattern. It will be my sheath, but I'm going to also trace it out on paper and use that as my pattern. It's going to be, this is the right size, but instead of cutting this little, here, I'll show you. 1 second. Instead of cutting this V, I'm just gonna make this one big piece here. Okay, I couldn't use this anyway because it's got a split in it that I didn't see, but I got plenty of leather. Actually, I think it will work right here. Yes, it will. No, it won't. But let's see, what about you? No. No, but I got plenty of leather. I'm not worried about it. That's what this was for, experimentation. Okay, I got it. That's it, all except for I'm not cutting that V out of there. All right, there we go. I'm going to make one minor modification. I'm going to cut a little dip here. Just for, you know, artistic flair, and I'll probably kind of round the edge here a little bit. Yeah. Okay, this is going to be my first. All right, I got my little stampings in there. Got my groove cut. Now, I have a die, mahogany. Where's mahogany? There it is, that's mahogany. I'm gonna use this mahogany. I'm gonna do it right now. We'll see how that looks. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna do just a little bit of a black fade, just, you know, from the tooling in. I'm not gonna do a huge fade on that because it's a, you know, a small sheath. What do you think of that? Is that a good match or what? All right, I gotta flip this over and sew that, and then sew this, glue it, sew it, and then I can do my fade, and then on to the, you know what? I'm gonna stop a minute. No, I'm gonna go ahead and sew this up, and then I've got my Kydex in there. It's in the press, and I'll go make that sheath. I'll make this sheath, I'll make that sheath, and then I'll have Jay's sheath and Tower's sheath to make, and we'll be done. I don't know that I can do them all today. I'm not sure. And I'm having second thoughts about going to Broken Bow on my motorcycle tomorrow. My back is killing me. And I don't think I can ride that far. I think it's 130 miles up, plus riding around a little bit, 130 miles back, and I'll know when I wake up in the morning if I can do it or not. All right, let me finish this sheath. All right, we're sewed. And I gotta let this glue dry. And then I will clean up the edges and put my fade on it. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it there and go work on the Kydex sheath. All right, let's go do Kydex. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. But I've got to go get some acetone and clean my fingers off. I don't want to get any of this goop on the Kydex, so I'll be working on that in 2 seconds. There we go. All right. I like it. Okay. I like it. I think it goes well enough. And remember, I don't tie one end real tight, just so you can adjust this to whatever length you want. And then you tie the knot down here and you cut it. And then I use a little lighter, just melt the end so it doesn't fray. Okay. I believe this is dry enough to finish this one now. I decided not to do a fade on this. It's too small for a fade. So I did the edges up real nice. All right, these two knives can get their edges. Those are both Donald's. And now, I'm gonna, let's see. I guess I'll do the this one next. What's on there? All right. Yep, the BC Special next. Yep. I think she has fun over here. Man, we are covered up in some dogs. One dog.
What?
2 dogs.
Look at that.
3 dogs. And
She's stretched out like frog legs.
that is funny.
She looks like a dead frog.
That cannot be comfortable.
Obviously it is. That dog has made every step I have made today, and I'm wore out. And neither one of us slept last night. So
That is a massive dog.
I am not going to let her sleep till we go to bed. She's not taking a nap.
And thank God she is not a mean dog. There's nothing you could do to stop her if she was mean.
Is this pan clean or did you use it?
That pan's clean.
You don't need us to go with you.
Your new mattress is in stock at Johnson's Furniture. Need customized features.
Are you a smart girl?
This affordable comfort base is Johnson's Furniture's
Shadow?
#1 seller.
Are you a smart girl?
Sleep on it tonight at Johnson's Furniture, where we don't mark it up, just to mark it down and call to sell.
Are you still hungry?
Are you a big head girl? She got a big old head on her, doesn't she?
Are you still hungry?
In the Mega 3 Storm Team Weather Center.
You know those words.
Hey, good morning.
Hungry.
Beautiful start to the day so
and
far.
go
We have blue
out.
skies. There are a couple little spots of
Are
fog
you
out
tilting
there,
your
but
radar?
otherwise we are, this morning.
So you can pick up the
Temperatures, how do you like
word?
that? 61 degrees.
Lucy knows the
Our
word
home.
hungry.
And of course, that heat index is done for. 63 degrees in Texas.
Shadow, she's asked you and asked you to leave her alone. And probably today she's gonna reach up there and grab that lip of yours and pierce it for you.
She wants her Billy.
She wants her what?
She wants her Billy.
She wants us to go outside.
Shadow, where's your Billy? Where's your Billy?
Those temperatures to drop maybe a few more degrees as we head through and into the early hours of sunrise here.
She wants these dogs to go out with her.
We've got clear conditions out there, some clouds.
Wants us to go out
This is
with
the
her.
last front that rolled on through. There's another front out there, but it's kind of weak. It's just to the north of us. As it drops to the south, we're not going to see much from it. Maybe a couple of high